wanted to build healthy lifestyle, healthy friendships and healthy relationships. So yeah, this video is for all of those teenagers out there who are dealing with the constant pressure and a desire to fit in. So I'm gonna give you some practical tips in this video, and by the subtitles you all know that this video is about the art of strong no. And first of all, getting into the video, you will find in this video all of those practical tips on how to say no, because no word actually helps you to get out of your comfort zone and build a very better and strong version of your own self. So no is a very powerful word that can actually reform your life. First of all, let us understand, no is a very powerful word, and this no word can help you in every phase of your life. So what does no gives us? Let's understand this concept. So no word gives us the better relationships, and it gives us our self-respect back, and it also protects our energy. And you know that we have limited battery, our energy is a very limited battery, and constantly saying yes to everything is a massive energy drains. And some people activities can suck up all the energies, and saying no is putting a shield and being very much frank and honest to yourself. Also, every time you honor your feelings, by saying no, then your brain sends a very powerful, strong message that you honor your feelings, your opinions are valid, and you also respect your boundaries. So saying constantly yes, that can teach yourself that other people's needs and opinions are more valuable than your one. So yeah, so when you say yes all the time, you also show your false identity to the peoples, to your friends, everyone out there. You show your fake identity, and what happens is people see your fake identity, false identity, and when you try to say no with that people, then they might exclude you, and that's fine. It's actually so fine. And you can make new friend circle, new friend groups, and you can meet new people who like you and are attracted to your opinions, are attracted to your values. So yeah, it really provides you a better version of yourself, and it gives you better relationships. It also helps you figure out what kind of person you are in your own life. So one of the big question, recently whatever I said, everybody knows about it, because no gives us healthy relationships, positive energy and self-respect, everything, everybody knows about it. But teenagers struggle to say no. So what are some tips to actually say no in the life? One thing is that whenever in a situation, whenever a person says I want to say no in this situation, okay, a person already directed a movie in their mind that what will happen when I say no. Already imagine the scene, what will happen if I say no? I will be excluded from the group, I will be left alone, whatever. They have already directed the movie in their mind. And before directing this movie, before doing this, think about someone who said no to you very recently. Think about someone who recently said no to you. Were you aggressive? Or did you hate them forever? No. You likely moved on, and you likely said it's okay, it's fine. You likely moved on in life. So yeah, understand this concept. Understand when some people said no to you. You were okay with that. Why can't you say no? The thing is that And I have seen this problem mostly in girls, that we have an identity that being nice girl is very good. But nice girl does not mean that you don't have healthy boundaries. In fact, being confident, nice girl means of having a healthy boundaries, healthy relationships. And sorry to say, but being so-called nice girl, you are becoming the worst one. Without no boundaries, no healthy relationships. So instead of doing this, say no and become who you are in your life. Become the real one, real version of yourself, instead of faking your identity. So, what actually you can say yes to? You can actually say yes to so many things in your life. So, first of all, you can say yes to practicing your skill, your hobbies, your interest, whatever you have. Please say yes to that. Please give some time to that. So another is having energy for the things you're passionate about. You love, the same thing goes. But yeah, don't drain your energy in those people who don't matter you, who don't like your opinions. Please don't do that. And knowing your worth, same as that. And also being more authentic, less draining friendships. Close friendships and less draining friendships. You can obviously say yes to these things. Your life will drastically change. So one thing I want to add up is how people perceive self-care as. So self-care isn't about just bubble baths, face masks, sunscreens. I mean, it is. But it is not limited to that. In fact, in my opinion, it is the most powerful foundational form of self-care is the simple, courageous act of saying no to some situations in your life. So when you prioritize your self-care, then you actively refill your battery. You charge yourself. And you send a powerful signal to your brain. I am worth taking care of. I deserve all the happiness. I deserve all the care. I deserve all the self-respect. And remember everyone, self-care is not a selfish act. It is definitely not a selfish act. It is about prioritizing your boundaries. So don't take self-care as being selfish, being rude, having a bad behavior. It is definitely not like that. So, saying no is not about rejection. It's about selection to your choices, to your priorities. So, remember, everyone, that your story, your life is a story. And you are writing your story every single day. And the story's narrator, author, everyone, actor, you are the one. And remember that saying yes to your story adds up your priorities, the people you like. But every no deletes, edit those kind of negative people, negative friendships, toxic peoples, and distractions, the chaos, the dramas, everything. And also remember, the story you are writing, you should be proud of it. Thank you and bye-bye. Thank you for listening, guys.